Hey, what's up, guys? Will here again, coming back at you. Man, I thought I'd come back and do a little bit more stuff about my car. I took it to the track. I'm sorry I didn't take you guys with me. I know. I got a new personal best. I ran it was a 1205. So I'm getting closer. I'm inching up on that 11, for really a stock car. Like I'm pushing it pretty hard, but I don't want to push too hard and break an axle and be an hour and a half away from home and have to fight to find a trailer and whatnot and truck to haul it back. But I'm working on that. I'm gonna get axles, and then we got a plan devised. We're gonna take it to the track with the axles, but we're gonna leave it on the stock axles and just take the tools to swap them if I break them. And then I'm gonna feed it all the beans and just beat it half to death and see if an axle lets go. If it doesn't, great. If it does, great. Whatever. But tonight I need to clean my car because it's been a minute since I've really cleaned it. So I'm gonna pull my car in. I'm gonna get to cleaning on it, and I figure I'll kind of tell you guys what all has been done to my car, what limited stuff I've done. Because when I was at the track, there were several people asking me like, dude, what have you done to your car? Like, what's been done to it? So I figured if there's that many people at the track kind of curious about it, you guys might be curious too. So let me go get the car. As you can see, it's dark outside, but I'm gonna get the car. I'm gonna pull it in here. I'm gonna start cleaning on it, and while I'm cleaning on it, I'll kind of talk to you a little bit about it, tell you what's done to it, show you some bits and pieces, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I got the car in. I just want to show you, like this is the stuff I use. Focus. There you go. That's the stuff I use. It's called Croftgate. Aquanil X is their cleaner. It's a waterless car wash wax protectant stuff. And man, I was skeptical when I bought it, and after using it for the first time, like I've never seen water react on a car the way that it does after that stuff. So it's really good stuff. Like if you're into having your car like looking top notch and like looking its best, like I kind of am. It's funny because like really I bought this car just mainly to race, but I really like it to look the part. Like I like it to look like a freaking show car. So I like to take care of the paint. And guys, I'm gonna show you why I tried this stuff out, like a waterless car wash. How crazy that sounds, but I figured I'd give it a try, and worst case scenario, it sucks and I wasted I think like $30 or something like that. So not that big of a deal. But let me show you on my paint. Like I stopped at the car wash today, at my local car wash, and this was after like full process with the local car wash's wash. It's just, man, it's horrible. Like I don't know what kind of water they use or what the heck they got going on, but dude, that's unacceptable. Like how bad that is. And then of course, like every complete car wash, a bird's got to crap on your car as soon as you're done. Like you get done washing your car. Holy crap, I'm blurry. Hey, I'm back. Of course, like you get a nice clean car, well, cleanish. You get a cleanish car. Of course, some birds got to come crap on it just because birds are pricks. But anyways, so that's why I use the Croftgate. Like the only reason I went to the local car wash is because we've been to the track several times, and there was rubber and stuff all up in the fenders and on the back fenders and all that. And I can get it off with the Croftgate, but let's face it, I'm lazy, and it's easier to just spray it off with a high pressure wand. So I'm gonna get to cleaning on this thing, and when I take a little break, I'll kind of talk a little bit about what all's done to the car, what I've done, like what my future plans are, and I'll show you guys the after of how nice and clean it is.
Oh, hey, did you turn your bottle off properly?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, most people do turn a bottle off.
I just got in a hurry. I was like, dang, that welded like poo.
As you can see, who showed up.
Hi, friends.
This guy. Like, I had a lot of room.
Uninvited, just parked.
Yeah, he's kind of like rolled into the shop, and I was like, yeah, sure, Jake, come on in. He's like, hey, thanks. So, I got the cross gate put on. He bought a Chinese M4 pipe for his bike, and he's fitting it right now. It wasn't the best fitting device, go figure. Chinese knockoff. So he's welding some stuff on there to make it fit. But I got the cross gate on, and yeah, I wear rubber gloves when I do cross gate because it gets on your hands. It's weird. I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather just peel these off and be good. But so I got the first layer of cross gate on, and Jake can't weld. But you see it like hazes up sort of like a wax. Like you put it on, you kind of buff along around, buff all your dirt, water spots, all that off, and then you just sit back and chill and let it dry or harden or whatever you want to call it. Cure. Well, we'll go with cure. I like cure. That's a good word. So while that's curing, talk to you a little bit about what's under the car. I've got a set of eBay Chinese BBK knockoff headers. They were like $200 or something like that, shipped. They came with all the hardware. For those of you that are mechanical and kind of old school and been around vehicles for a while, you'll know what I'm talking about whenever I say standard small block, big block Chevrolet header bolts. That's the hardware that they came with. So
Did a thing just happen over here?
I had to. You finally run out of wire?
No, it's just like you got tight.
You stick it to the tip? He probably stuck it. He sucks. I'm not a welder. But anyways, so I had to reuse some of the factory studs. I bought the BBK O2 sensor extension kit, and it comes with a couple of bolts. Used some of those bolts and had to outsource a few more to make the headers fit. But I will say, for a $200 set of headers, they fit really good. Aside from having to go buy like, I don't know, $8 worth of stainless hardware to finish the install. Guys, I don't know if you've looked up headers for these cars, but they're like $1,000. Like a cheap set's like $600, $200. I'm good with it. Like, they fit great. So I got those. I built my own mid pipes. I'm a welder. I worked in an exhaust shop for a long time. Like, it's just a skill set that I have that I can do. So I built my own mid pipes, built my own X pipe, and got some of the Summit knockoff MagnaFlow mufflers for like $18 each or something like that, and put them on. So my car sounds a lot different than most Mustangs you'll hear. Did that. See, what else do I got? Oh, I did the sound tube delete because it's in the way. I ditched that sucker. It's there it is. Yeah, there it is. All this business, it makes no sense. It's in the way, but yeah, I do got a box of stock parts. So sound tube delete, the headers, the exhaust that I built. I've got Viking, the Warrior adjustable rear shocks. I did the Delrin cradle bushings. Then I've got the red poly bushing differential kit. I've got another video where I did the install of that. I'll link that at the end of this video so you can go back and watch it if you want to. Let's see, what else? Oh, I've got the MGW X-Spec short throw shifter. Now, this thing is short. Like, there's first, there's second, and like, you cannot miss third because it centers so fast. But what I do really like about this shifter is factory, this ring, you had to pull up to go into reverse. This shifter, you actually push over and push down, and then up into reverse. And it's got a good lockout. Like, you got to push hard. Like, a lot of people can't push it. My wife, I had her pull the car out one day so I could get my lawnmower out to mow the yard, and I was covered in grass and stuff. I didn't want to get in the car. All 112 pounds of her, she had both hands on top of the shifter, like leaned up on top of it, and she couldn't get it into reverse, so I had to lean in the car and put it in reverse for her. I got that done. See, and then it's not a performance mod or anything, but I do, in the trunk, well, you can't really see it, but that's the Kicker sound cube. My wife works at Kicker, so I get cool stuff like that. That's the Kicker sound cube with the KX 800.1. So I'm full factory weight. I've got all the seats, everything. I ran this thing across a set of scales with me in it. It was 3660 with me in it and a full tank of fuel. Other than that, I got the what some people refer to as poverty stars. I got those. Lethal Performance, really good Mustang place. They've got like a wheel and tire package. It's the race stars with M&H radials all the way around for like, I don't even want to say this and like put them on the spot, but I think it was like $2,200 or $2,500, something like that. It's a pretty good deal. Like I added it up. If I bought them myself, it was going to be significantly more. So I bought that kit from them. But that's all I've got done with the car. Like, I've still got Ford's factory air filter. Like, the car's got 8,200 miles on it, give or take. I mean, probably put a new air filter in it. That'll be my intake mod. I'll put an air filter in it. But yeah, factory intake. Oh, I took the front sway bar out. It was heavy. It was kind of dumb. But it actually comes out through the fender well. Just barely. But that's all the mods I got done. And the thing rips. Like, it's solid. It's good. I'm afraid I'm going to break an axle. So that'll be the next thing, is axles. Future plans for the car. Unless I find something different, I'm probably going to go with a Turbo 400 swap. For multiple reasons. I come from old school drag racing, and I know the Turbo 400. Like, I know what it can take. I know how to work on it. My father is mega seasoned in tearing down and rebuilding Turbo 400s because we ran them forever. Like, I grew up around racing, and we always had big blocks of Turbo 400s. I mean, we had, it was like a mid-70s Chevy pickup with a 396 and a Turbo 400. We had an old Vega drag car. It had a 396 and a Turbo 400. We had a 65 Volkswagen Bug with a 454 and a Turbo 400. Top that one. But so yeah, the Turbo 400 is just kind of my language. Like the 6R80, I got nothing against it. The MT82, I've got a lot against it, but so does everybody else. So I'm probably gonna do Turbo 400 swap, and then do some kind of boost. So I'm gonna do some kind of boost. Man, I'm a turbo guy. I really, 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 really love turbos. Like, up there in my loft, I've, from an old project I was going to do, but life happened. I've got a 104, 102 millimeter turbo something. Way too big for this. At least for my budget anyways. So I'm a turbo guy, but I don't know, I like to have full exhaust. I mean, I like the Hellion kit, or Hellion, however you pronounce it. I like Hellion. Sounds, I don't know, it's funner. Hellion. I'm not a fan of the way it fits. There's exhaust pipes close to stuff that I just don't like it being close to. So, I'm probably going to end up with like a VMP or a Whipple. I haven't decided yet, but my goal for the car is to have like a daily driven 9-second Mustang that I can hop in and drive to Missouri or Texas or whatever. You know, I can hop in and take a 4-hour trip without fear of it grenading or it being so uncomfortable or so loud or whatever. That's why I don't want to do a bumper exit like somebody constantly tries to talk me into. Stick it out of the hood, stick it out of it. No.
Hey, there's no excuse. I never drove 2 cars with bumper exits.
This is true. With like right there, exhaust, and he just drove them around. But I'm not that guy. I want full exhaust. Like I want it to be fast, but I also want a little sleeper-ish, as sleeper as a Mustang can be. It's a Mustang. They're slow, right? That's what everybody says. When it's done, yes.
We can, the worm's out of the bag.
He's doing really silly stuff with a Honda. That'll come in later videos whenever he gets all the parts and stuff when we start on it. It's going to be pretty rad, and it will be somewhat sleeper-ish to an extent until like the first time he takes it out, and then everybody's going to know. But so that's all I've got done with the car. That's my future plans. Turbo 400 swap, some sort of boost. At some point, I'm sure I'm going to overpower the stock diff, so it'll get a 9-inch swap at some point, but I'm going to blow that sucker all over the track before I do that. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to get back to the croft gate because it looks to me like it's ready. So I'm going to get this all buffed off, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So hang tight with us. Whew, alright, I'm done. Now, it looks like what a car should look like. You can't tell from this distance, so I'll take you in a little closer. That's how it should look. Not covered in water spots and all that. Whatever you want to call that. This is a problem area on these cars because their aerodynamics, they kick a lot of dirt up and it gets all over everything. But you can see that croft gate gets a nice deep shine. So it's good stuff. And they make a coating that goes on the wheels and tires that makes them look nice without being all greasy. So they got a really good product. I like their stuff. But like I said before, I'll link that video like right there somewhere about the rear suspension, so you can kind of see what we did in there. I will say one thing: the modifications that I have on the car as far as suspension goes with the Delrin bushings and the little diff lockout deals, it does kind of remind me of like an old school race car because I can hear the rear end like whining when you shift gears, kind of slow in traffic. You do hear like the slack in the ring and pinion, so it does make noise. Like you do hear it. It's to me, it's not a big deal. Like first time I took my wife for a ride in it, she was like, "What is that noise?" So like to a non-car person, it kind of weirds them out, but to a car person, like I'm to the point now, I almost don't even notice it. I feel like with the cradle lockout, it probably wouldn't do that. Probably, I can't say because I don't know. But yeah, so I'll link that video. Check it out. Check out my stuff. Subscribe to the channel. Give me some likes, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Typical YouTube stuff. But until next time, we'll see you guys around.